Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Path to the Last House Before the Sea by Eeles, narrated by Francesca Waite. Prologue. Charity hurried down the path, trying not to stumble as the sun slid beneath the horizon and shadows lengthened. The day had hardly begun, it seemed, before it was slipping towards sleep. But there would be no sleep for Charity tonight. She glanced back at Driftwood House, which sat alone on the cliff top. Its windows were sparkling gold in the setting sun, and for a moment her resolve faltered. What if she was caught and this was her last sight of home? What if she would never again watch a storm roll in across the sea, or feel a salt breeze cool her cheeks? Hush, she murmured to herself, turning away from the house and moving on down the cliff path. All will be well once I find Josiah. She felt in her pocket for the gift she had for him. A precious gift, once given to her, that would be passed on to the man she loved. A man who didn't realise that his life tonight was hanging by a thread. Charity quickened her pace and, leaving the cliff path behind, soon reached Heaven's Cove. Candles flickered in cottage windows and the village seemed full of secrets as she passed through the streets like a ghost. Past the church and graveyard, past the quayside where the hard slap of water hitting stone echoed her pounding heartbeat, on and on until she reached the beach that gave Heaven's Cove its name. With a sigh of relief, Charity hurried towards the sea, her feet sinking into the cold sand. The sky was now inky and moonless, and cresting waves were pinpoints of white in the darkness that shielded her from prying eyes. Charity hesitated when she reached the mouth of the cave that edged the cove. She pulled in a deep breath and felt her heart quicken at the thought of seeing Josiah. She would find him and warn him. She would give him the gift nestling in her pocket and keep him safe. All will be well, she assured herself once more. Then she stepped into the cave and disappeared. 1. Alyssa. Why had he even bothered booking a tour, Alyssa wondered. It obviously wasn't his thing if his hand-dog expression was anything to go by. He looked terminally bored. She sighed quietly when the man raised his hand, as if he was in a school classroom, rather than in an ancient circle on Dartmoor. Yes? She asked with a smile, being careful to keep any hint of irritation out of her voice. These people, he said, brushing dark hair from his eyes. These people who you claim would chant here at midnight.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?